Most trainer toolkits and training packs are crammed with resources and are hardly used once people have made the initial purchase. We wanted to create something different, something that trainers would actually be able to take and use and integrate into their actual training when they're delivering training sessions on psychological safety, or when they're integrating psychological safety into other training sessions that they're delivering. That's why we built the Psych Safety Trainer Toolkit. It's designed to be a simple, easy to use resource. You can pick it up, you can find out what you need to know about psychological safety in order to be able to deliver your training well, and in order to be able to explain the value of your training to others. And you can get some ideas for how to make that work in practice, both in terms of the way that you design the session and the way that you facilitate it. It includes activities, resources, and a fully prepared session with a ready-made slide deck, which we share as Google Slides, so you can use that in PowerPoint. We also offer it as a PDF version. You can then adapt it to suit your own needs, or you can use it as it is. It's ready to go. But if what you're looking for is a deeper dive, something much more comprehensive, that's where we recommend our complete Psychological Safety Train the Trainer course. So this is 6 2.5-hour long workshops. We run them online. We have small cohorts of people who are doing either one of the workshops or the whole course with us. They're incredibly interactive. They're a real chance to dive deep into psychological safety as a concept, how it interacts with other ideas such as inclusion, belonging, performance, team performance. We can explore psychological safety in really practical ways. What are the things that we can do in order to foster greater psychological safety in our teams and in our organisations, or in organisations that we're supporting? We can also look at psychological safety through a leadership lens. We can consider how we measure psychological safety, how we know whether the work that we're having is having a positive impact. And we can get into some of the really interesting stuff around power gradients and psychological safety, organisational structure and that's impact on how safe people feel to speak up, as well as things like if we're working in multicultural teams or international teams, how that might influence the way that people feel and experience psychological safety in our teams. So it's 15 hours of live interactive training with us, plus lots of follow-up resources, further reading. Every session comes with next steps and further things that you can go and look at and go and explore. So it's a real springboard for your learning and for your development. If you want that deep dive and that real expertise, so that when you're facilitating sessions, you feel absolutely confident and credible in your knowledge, in your understanding, I can't recommend that course enough. We're incredibly proud of it, and we think it is the most comprehensive psychological safety training out there. So the Trainer Toolkit gives you everything you need to get started. It's practical, it's adaptable, and it's got ready to use resources. The Train the Trainer course with us is the deep dive. That's ideal if you want to build that real expertise and confidence in facilitating psychological safety training sessions. They complement each other beautifully. We've designed them that way. If you join our Train the Trainer course, you get 50% off the Train the Trainer Toolkit at the end of it. If you buy our Trainer Toolkit and then decide actually you want more and you'd love to join us for the Train the Trainer course, just get in touch and we'll sort you out with a discount for that. Whichever you choose, both will help you to bring psychological safety to life in your training. I hope that's been a useful explanation of the differences between them, and I hope to see you soon. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.